Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome once again to another amazing edition of the Practice Gratitude Success Show. And boy, do we have a wonderful guest in store for you today. So first of all, I just want to welcome everybody that's here today. Welcome, Len. Len's still up there in Lawrence Livermore Laboratory, working really hard behind the microscope. Chris Shells, welcome for coming. J-Man, hey, welcome back, J-Man. So cool to have you back in action. People are popping in right now as we speak here. And so today I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read the bio of this amazing lady today, because today is the very beginning of Global Peace Going Viral Week. Isn't it also Global Kindness Week? There's a whole bunch of cool global things going on today. But anyways, I'll read the bio of this wonderful lady who's been on here before, and she's going to be here again. But the person today is Karen Riordon Palmer. Now, Karen is following her inner calling to help women, children, animals, and the suffering of abuse. Hopefully some men there as well, too. Maybe I probably fall into the old person category. She is a successful nonprofit business leader, environmental educator, game designer, animal communicator, NLP practitioner, Kundalini. I always say the word wrong.
Kundalini.
Yoga and mindfulness instructor. You can tell I don't do that kind of yoga. She combines ancient wisdom, technology, and modern science to help make our world a better place. She also helps dreamers, visionaries, change agents, and peacemakers find their voice and share their message and gifts globally. She uses hashtags for higher consciousness and is a registered owner for global kindness, which is one of the top hashtags being used in social media. She believes in being a voice, hashtag for the voiceless, and helps many other nonprofit organizations in animal rescue. She teaches yoga and mindfulness to 6 to 12-year-old children, and she's a founder of her local Earth Day events and donates her time to help children and animals with her nonprofit organization. Karen, thank you once again for being here. You're awesome, man. You're incredible.
Thank you. I'm so grateful to be here. And yes, I'm grateful that I've been inspired to help make the world a little bit better. It's been a journey for me. And a big part of why I want to help the world so much, and a reason that I feel that it's so important that each and every one of us do what we can in our corner of the world to make it a little bit better, a little bit happier, a little bit more joyful, bring a little more kindness, a little more love into every person's day, is because we all struggle, and we've all gone through our senses of struggle. And it's all about really understanding that those obstacles and stepping stones are basically the same thing. It's all how we use them.
Right.
So getting back to the story of why I'm so passionate about helping women and children and animals is I'm a survivor of domestic abuse myself. And I, over 20 years ago, suffered in silence and didn't have a voice. And I know what it feels like to be mentally, physically, and verbally abused. And so now I get to use my voice to uplift others. And it's to me the way that we continually give back into the world. We take our experiences and we turn them into hashtag wounds to wisdom. So wounds to wisdom. So a hashtag is a way that I'm a social media and marketing strategist, and I have tuned into my own angelic gifts that I have, and I've been able to spread ancient wisdom for modern time. So welcome everybody who's coming in right now. Using ancient wisdom, which is meditation, Kundalini yoga, which you were just talking about. Right. Kundalini yoga is, just so I can share that with you, so you do know what it means. We all have, we have these energy centers in our body that help us to be more connected to God, to source, to the energies of all that is. And it basically, to me, is a way for us to be a living rainbow, because these energies are points in our body that when they get gunked up with our fears and our doubts and our insecurities, then we don't function as our true self. But using yoga and mindfulness and meditation, we start to step into the greatest possibility of ourself. So I'm going to share a little bit of that with you.
Awesome.
I want to share a little bit of that with you. I'd love to share a mantra that is a beautiful mantra, is a sound vibration that we use that helps us to raise our vibration so that we can, and this mantra is Om Namo Gurudev Namo. So what I've done is I teach this to children. Like I said, I teach children ways that they can be more, have navigation skills in the world, so that they can be their best possible self. It's all about being your best possible self. That's what Kundalini Yoga is all about, is stepping into your best possible self. So Om Namo Gurudev Namo is a Sanskrit, and it translates into English as help me to do my best and be my best in the world. And I say it's once I tune into me, I'm free. Once I tune into me, I'm free. So this is how the mantra goes. And I'd love for you to just kind of, if you have a chance, if you can, just take a minute to close your eyes and just really tune into the vibration of the energy. And I want you to really tune in, bringing your hands to your heart. This is what's called a mudra. And when we bring our hands to our heart and we drop our thumbs down into our breastbone, and we really drop into this moment, into being fully present in this moment. And I'm going to sing for you, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. What I want you to do is just close your eyes, as long as you're not driving or operating any kind of machinery. Make sure it's safe for you to close your eyes. And I want you to just listen to the vibration and tune in to your highest and best possible self, the highest and best potential that you have in this world. So here we go. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo. Once I tune into me, I'm free. Into me, I'm free. Into me, I'm free. Once I tune into me, I'm free. Into me, I'm free. Into me, I'm free. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo.
Beautiful. Thank you, Karen.
When we come back, we slowly start to come back. And so what we're doing here, Bob, is we're tuning in and quieting a mantra is a sound vibration that quiets all that inner chatter so that we can really tune into a deeper awareness of who we really are and what we came here to do and what we are as a species hoping to accomplish together. And that's what Global Peace Going Viral is all about. I see and witness the beauty in everyone that I meet. Every person that I get the opportunity to have a talk with, just like you, Bob. This is why I'm so passionate about bringing together the visionaries, the change agents, the peacemakers, the people who know that they have a gift and a message and a calling, and they're not hanging up the phone anymore. You know, they hear that call and they're ready to answer it. And those are the people who are attracted to me, because I am the law of attraction in action. I am the law of attraction in action.
I know you are.
There's no other explanation for what I've been able to accomplish. And so, you know, the law of attraction is basically what you put your focus on the most is what you will attract. So I made the decision when I was writing my book, Global Kindness Going Viral, that I would personify global kindness, that I would take on what I thought was missing in the world, and I would start to be what I felt was missing in the world. And then as I started to do that, I started to notice, I was just talking to my sister about this yesterday at Easter, and I was like, as I started to ask to see more global kindness, it was flying at me from all directions. You know, all I had to do was ask, and it came to me in all different, came from the UK, came from Australia, came from Africa. And I realized, oh my God, this is so big. This is so big. But what it is that when we become passionate about something, when we are our own universe, you know, we are creating this experience together. We are co-creating this experience, all of us. So there's what's called the collective consciousness, and then there's my individual soul print consciousness. So my individual soul print consciousness said, wait a minute, I want to see more kindness in the world. And as soon as I said that, it opened up the floodgates to kindness, you know? And this is the same thing that I've done for global peace. With my friend, now I teamed up with my partner, Astra, who is an incredible, beautiful messenger for the earth also. And by teaming up with her, we've been able to accomplish twice as much. So then I started, you know, it's a ripple effect. And every time somebody meets me that resonates with that message, they say, ooh, I want to be around this all the time. How can I be a part of this?
Exactly. And right now, like I see you every time I go on Facebook, I see you. You know, you're doing periscopes, you're talking to children, you're all over the place, and your message is always just peace and kindness. And it's like, I'm saying to myself, oh my God, you're almost like too nice. It's like, which is no. That's I'm only like I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm saying you were just attract cool things to you because of you put out, and it's so cool. It's so wonderful to see what you're doing, Karen. I'm so impressed with you.
So the message, you guys, is that it's inner peace for world peace. So you guys, we have a free gift for you if you want to go to globalkindnesstv.org/week. If you want to go to globalkindnesstv.org/week, that is your Inner Peace for World Peace toolkit. And I wrote a book for you on self-love and self-care. It's a playbook. It's a playbook instead of a workbook. It's how can we play more in this world to love ourselves more and to have more inner peace so that we can have world peace. And you will be amazed when you start to see how powerful you really are. Then you will team up with others, and you will find that as you start to team up with others, your voice gets louder, your heart gets bigger, your expansion grows. Because that's what we came here as a human experience to have, the experience of love, connection, unity, and consciousness. That's what we came here as, you know, the souls. We are beautiful, beautiful divine beings coming into this human body for the human experience. And the human experience is humanity. So how can we have a more positive humanity experience?
And I love what you said. Call it a playbook instead of a workbook. Just the words we choose make a big difference, don't they?
It's all energy. It's all energy and vibration. And so, yeah, so yes. And so some of the people that I wanted to share that really were inspirations to me behind why I started the Global Kindness Revolution was, number one, Maya Angelou. She said, be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. Be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. Let that sink in and think about, we are the rainbow. See what I'm talking about with the chakras and the energy that we were talking about with the Kundalini is that we are, all these different energies in our body make up our light body, which is the rainbow essence of who we really are. And so when we start to be that rainbow and we start to live our true essence, our true self, then we open up the door for others to do the same. You do it, Bob. Your videos inspire everyone. I see it constantly. You know, people are really resonating and going, wow, he really is grateful. And he really takes the time to acknowledge me. I love that, you know, because, and that's what Martin Luther King Jr. did. Martin Luther King Jr., my favorite quote, which actually started the global peace movement, the Global Peace Project, which, because in January, I did a whole day of global peace. And that's when my friend Astra reached out to me and said, if we do this together, we could do it for a week. And I was like, yeah, let's do it for a week. Yeah. And so now we're doing it. We got together and we expanded. And now we're going to do it every month. Once a week, every month is going to be Global Peace Week, leading up to September when we have Global Peace Month. When we are teaming up with the International Day of Peace. And in April, we will be teaming up with the organization A Billion Acts of Kindness. So in April, so this week, all week, if you guys go to globalpeace.earth/week, so it's globalpeace.earth/week. Maybe somebody could type that in the chat for us. Lisa, yay. Hi, Lisa. Thank you. Yes, playbook works. Yes, I love it. I love it. Playbook. Everything's a playbook to me. Everything needs to be playful. It needs to be fun.
Globalpeace.earth.
.earth/week. You can go there and you can see our entire week is filled with incredible, wonderful, yes, we have all these amazing guests. We have all these, I have all these amazing stories, all this amazing inspiration behind why Global Peace Week is going viral and how we are using the social media platform to really bring consciousness. And not only is it happening, it's happening in a big way because more and more people want global peace and global kindness to go viral. So they're sharing the hashtags. So you guys, share the hashtag Global Peace Going Viral. If you see the hashtag Global Peace Going Viral, then share it out. Share it out. Know that that's going to be something that you are going to want to be hopping on that broadcast. Today, all day long, if you go to periscope.tv / mine is, you can just go into Periscope and you'll see the hashtag Global Peace Going Viral. And tomorrow we have Blab for Peace. So tomorrow on Blab, we have Blab broadcasts all day. And Wednesday, we have teleseminars all day long. And then Thursday, we're also doing teleseminars and podcasts. And then Friday is a free-for-all, hashtags for peace. So we're using all of our beautiful energy to help just make the world just a little more peaceful, a little more kind. Like today when I got on this morning, I had 3 new people who had never heard of what I'm doing. 3 new people who started following. And that was, I got up at 6 a.m. and I was on that broadcast. And this is what it's all about. If you touch one person's heart, you're a success. Don't look at the numbers. Mother Teresa is another one. Mother Teresa always said, don't look at the numbers. Touch one heart at a time, because that's all you can do. Don't look at the numbers. So another quote that I loved was Martin Luther King Jr., like I said, was the one who started this all for me, was faith is taking the first step even when you can't see the whole staircase. So if we take a step in the direction of our dream, yay! If we take a step in the direction of our dream, if we just take a step, the next step shows up, right? The next step shows up. So
Exactly.
I wanted to share with everybody, where are all those K's? K.
Like Paris.
They're like Periscope hearts. Oh, how sweet. I love that.
I have to get into the Periscope lifestyle, because I have to check that out.
Well, I'm going to have to, you know what, we're going to do, I'm going to be doing a Periscope challenge. You guys can join that. It's a visibility, I'm going to be doing a visibility challenge for all of the beautiful people who want to learn how to use Periscope and Blab to forward their message and their calling and reach more people. Periscope is incredible. It's such a great platform. You can really, really connect with people, and it's amazing. All the people that you've already been connecting with, you can go deeper. You can even go deeper, which is beautiful, because that's what our world needs, is all of us to get deeper into our message, deeper into sharing the message of hope and gratitude and love and peace. The more that we focus on that, the more it expands. Exactly. But you see, the more that we focus on terrorism, that's why I say focus on kinderism. Kinderism. Don't pay attention to terrorism. Don't put any attention into it. We have created the world the way it is. Take responsibility for that. And then start to change the thoughts that you're thinking. Change the energy that you're putting out into the world. Know that your hashtag makes a difference. Know that your message makes a difference. The illusion that's been happening is that many people just think, I can't make a difference. It's just too big. I can't change, the issues between animal rescue. I can't help homeless children. I can't help them all, so I won't do anything. I'll just look away. Right. But that is why we have the world in the state that it's in right now. We get to choose. We, as a society, we as the collective consciousness get to choose how things go. Our government, we get to choose it all. We've done it all. We have to start to take responsibility for what we've done. Tell me that most people, so many people, didn't even understand our election, our electoral votes. A lot of people don't even understand what's been going on with all these years. And, we are starting to wake up. We're all starting to wake up to the fact that we are not helpless. Go from helplessness to happiness. Right. Go from helplessness to happiness. You get to choose which one you choose all the time. So that's what's so powerful.
Always a choice. And social media is playing a big part in that, isn't it, Karen?
Absolutely. It's everything. This is why I have been able to be as successful as I have, because so many people resonate with the message.
Right.
And so when you use hashtags for higher consciousness, when you use, like I use, all of my hashtags have been really kind of shared virally because they are messages that other people resonate with. So when you choose a hashtag, like I told for you, Gratitude TV, right? I told you, grab that hashtag. That's going to get huge. That's going to, see, what happens is when people start to resonate with something, they start using your hashtag. And when they use your hashtag and you are the registered owner of that hashtag, then you start to build credibility in the social media world.
You also got the domain, or gratitudetv.com as well, because of...
That's exciting. Yeah, it's exciting. And, and you'll be able to, when you go on talk shows, when you go on radio shows, you'll be able to say, go to Gratitude TV. That's it. And you won't ever miss a chance. And also, it's really important that you have a free gift. Like my free gift is global peace global kindness oh, could you type that in for me, Bob? It's globalkindnesstv.org/week. That's our free gift if they want to get that free gift. It's Global Kindness TV. You tend to attract stray cats, cat magnet. Yep. Well, you know why you probably attract stray cats, Lisa, is because they know your heart. And they know that they know your heart, and they feel your energy, and they know they can trust you. That's a huge.
Yeah, Global Kindness TV, Global Kindness TV what?
.org/week.
It didn't show up as a link here. Oh, because I didn't put it in properly. That's the reason why. I'll fix it.
But Lisa, that's probably why you are attracting stray cats. It probably has to do with the fact that you are trustworthy, because stray cats don't trust. So your energy gives off a beautiful vibration of trust and respect, or those stray cats wouldn't be attracted to you. Oh yeah, and I'm going to be on with lunch with Len tomorrow on Tuesday. Yeah. So yeah, tomorrow on Tuesday, I believe we said 11:30, right, Len? 11:30.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
awesome.
yeah.
I'm glad you shared it. I didn't know that.
Yeah. He's going to be. Yep. And then Bob will be with me on Friday. You will be with me at 3 p.m. On our channel. So go to globalpeace.earth/week, and you'll see the whole schedule, and you can see all the amazing people. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be with Len Mooney, having coffee with Len. And just quickly, I wanted to go through the 7 steps to a divine day.
Yes,
so
please.
let's just go through those real quick, and then I got to hop off and do some more broadcasts. So you guys, if you want to join, you can just go to globalpeace.earth/week, and you can see the entire schedule. All the links are available to you. You just click on the link and you'll be right in the broadcast. If you watch on Periscope, you can watch from a smartphone, or you can watch from your computer. You can watch all of the replays are at... Let's see if I can have that, so I can put that together for you. I
will put everything in the blog today after this.
Okay, awesome. I'll send it all to you, and I'll send it all to you in a document. So the 7 steps to a divine day. 7 steps to a divine day. This is my self-care rituals. These are my self-care rituals, and I go much deeper into this with the Inner Peace for World Peace Toolkit. It's an amazing gift that you guys are going to get for free at, if you go to globalkindnesstv.org/week. So I'll give you all those links. So number 1 is have a gratitude rampage. Number 1, don't get out of bed until you have a gratitude rampage. So you want to just start thinking about all the things that you're grateful for, everything that you're grateful for. And you want to really keep your focus on that gratitude and the feeling that gratitude brings to you, because that brings up all that. It's an amazing oxytocin in our brain, and it starts to help us to be more happy and more gentle with ourselves. So the more grateful we are, the more we have to be grateful for. It just expands. The next thing is gently focus on what you want. Start to think about what you want. And for 68 seconds, let your imagination run wild. Start to think about it in the biggest and most possible amazing way. In 17 seconds, most people will negate a thought. They'll say, oh, I don't have the money for that, or I don't have the education for that. But if you let that thought roll over to 34 seconds, another thought that is very much equally like it will attract. So in 34 seconds, you start the process of the law of attraction. So in 34 seconds, and in 68 seconds, if you let it roll over, I put it on my phone. I program it into my phone for 68 seconds. And I just let my imagination, I dance in my imagination, I'm dancing with Ellen DeGeneres, and I'm on Oprah's couch, and I'm having the greatest time, and I'm sharing this message with, for those 68 seconds, I let my imagination run wild. This is how I've been able to accomplish and manifest all that I've manifested so far. So moving into that 68 seconds, you start to get the action steps. So you start to get the hows. They start at 68 seconds, you are starting to co-create with the universe. And the universe, or God, or however you want to say it, you will start to have the messages coming through, divine inspiration. Grab a pen, write that down. Write down, what are your 3 action steps, right? Write down those 3 action steps. Then the next piece is you create your to-do list by focusing on your to-done list, okay? So you start your to-do list, you start writing down your action steps by focusing on 3 things that you've already accomplished, because you want to get in the vibration of accomplishment and achievement. So you see how vibration leads everything?
Momentum.
It's everything. Then I go, step 5 is go to the mirror after you've, done your bed work. Go to your mirror, look straight in your eye and say, I love you. I really, really love you. And then I forgive you. I forgive you, and fill in the blank and go through your forgiveness. Say, I forgive you for not being what you thought you were going to be. I forgive you for having somebody betray you. I forgive you for really letting something, bother you. And then the next thing is, I'm thankful for. Look straight into your own eyes and say what you're thankful for yourself, what you're grateful about you. And then the next one is, I commit to you. What do you commit to yourself? And I do this every day. I write this down. I do this every day. This is my process to a divine day. And then the last one is, I just love you for being you. I think you're just doing an awesome job. And that's it. And then you go into your nature time is number 6. Go out and play with your puppies, your kitties. Get out there and look at the fish swimming around. Go out into nature. And number 7, start your affirmations. Number 1, look at the blocks. Think of your blocks and think about what you are blocking. What kind of, hi, Terry. Think about all the things that you're blocking with your beliefs and change those affirmations. Flip them, right? Flip them to, I am perfect just the way I am. I am perfect just the way I am. And I can make adjustments. I am perfect just the way I am, and I can make adjustments. The next one is, I am exactly where I need to be right now. Everything is divine timing. Everything is perfect. I cannot make a mistake. All mistakes are feedback.
Exactly.
So that's my 7 steps that I do.
Awesome. That is awesome. Karen, I adore you. You are just amazing.
Thank you. I adore you too. We are a mirror to each other.
Yeah. I mean, you blow me away with your goodness, your kindness, your everything. That's the words you choose, everything that you do is it's amazing. It just attracts all the good things. So thank you so much for being here today. And make sure you send me whatever you want me to put into today's. I'll put a little blog out today about the show with all the links. And make sure you tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow Karen's going to be on Len's show on lunch with Len, not coffee with Len. That's early in the morning. He does it by himself usually, but it's 11:30 Pacific time. So check that out tomorrow morning.
Absolutely. And realize, you guys, if you're hearing something and this resonates with you, and you know that what you see in me is what's possible for everyone. And this is why it's, we mirror back everything that we believe about ourselves out into the world. And so I believe that the world is a beautiful, loving, joyful, amazing place. And I go out there and co-create that every day.
I can't wait to see you on Ellen.
We'll be dancing. Me and Terry and you, and we'll be up there all dancing, and Len, and we'll all be, see, this is what I'm saying. When we start to get into the vibration of what is possible, there are no limits.
Right.
We are limitless beings. The only thing that limits us is this. And once you master your mind, all the rest is simple. That's what my whole ebook, the book that I just wrote, The Inner Peace for World Peace. If you go to that link and get that book, you're going to love it, because I give you the breakdown of how you can have more inner peace for world peace. And then you start to see, wait a minute, wow, I am part of the solution. We all are.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Karen. I honor you. I appreciate you so much. And hope next time I'll say Kuliani properly.
Kundalini.
I said next Kundalini.
Think of it as I don't know.
I did that on purpose.
Kundalini.
Kundalini.
I can't think of something.
Kundalini.
You can call me Kool-Aid. I'll listen.
Thanks, Karen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow on Lunch with Len at 11:30 Pacific time.
Awesome. You guys have a great day. And please go to globalpeace.earth/week, and you can watch all the broadcasts all week long. You'll be so inspired. There's so much good happening in our world.
There is. And thank you for bringing it to the forefront, Karen. I really appreciate you so much.
Thank you. I really appreciate you so much too. And thank you everybody who took the time to be here. I have a few minutes if anybody wants to type into the chat a question or something. If they want to, I just want to give people an opportunity if they do want to ask me a question or if they want to share a comment. I'd love to interact with you. So if you have something you want to.
Computer problems. Maybe she just came on. She had computer problems, so maybe Terry will. Maybe she still has computer problems. I don't know.
Oh, she's having computer problems.
Hey, well, you know, one thing you didn't share. If you have a few minutes, one thing you didn't share is, you know, because you told about your story. You said you were a victim of abuse and things like that. But weren't you also homeless as well? Yes,
I lived. You know, the law of attraction is a powerful universal law. And at that point in my life, I believed that I deserved that kind of treatment. And so the world mirrored that back to me. I believed that the world was a dangerous, mean place and that people were hurtful. And the world just mirrored that back to me.
And then you get more of that back. It comes to you. That's what you attract, huh? I mean,
it spiraled into, I became an addict. I was, you know, but how did I find my way back? See, this is what, oh, you're on your Kindle now. Awesome. So how did I find my way back? The truth of that is I found my way back through the love of a puppy. I adopted a puppy because I had been so abused. And I really wanted a friend. I knew that I couldn't trust humans anymore, but I wanted a friend. And I was heartbroken because my heart was broken. And I really had been such a love to people, and people destroyed my heart and took my spirit and stomped on it, you know, basically. So I get very emotional when I think about, when I go back to it, because you know, I'm a light worker, and I have a heart of gold when you know, and people took advantage of that. And when people take advantage of that, you know, you are attracting those people. It's not anything anybody else is doing to you. It's what's happening through you. So I knew that I started reading Louise Hay's book, You Can Heal Your Life. I was reading Wayne Dyer's book, You'll See It When You Believe It. You'll believe it when, I'll believe it when you see it. No, that has it go. You'll see it when you believe it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you'll see it when you believe it. And then Think and Grow Rich. I was reading all of these books while I was living out of my car with my dog. And my dog was teaching me all about unconditional love, about forgiveness, because she had been abused and she could trust humans. And if she could do it, then I could too, you know,
Right.
and living in the moment and just spreading joy. And so this has been a 20-something year journey for me. And I'm happily married. I've been beautiful. I have a beautiful husband. Because of my love for my puppy, I was able to change my belief from I deserve this to I deserve a beautiful life. And when I decided that I deserved a beautiful life, I went out and created it. That's how powerful I am. That's how powerful you are, who's listening to this story.
Yeah, so many people need to hear that message, because people just they think that they're not good enough. A lot of people think it's not for them, and you're just saying it is. And it's okay. It's okay to love yourself. In fact, we deserve to love ourselves. We're meant to love ourselves.
Well, the thing is when we do love ourselves, that mirrors back into the world. You
And
see,
we get more of it. Then we get
I
more.
mean, the reason that we have the issues that we have in the world is because we have so much turmoil inside of us.
Exactly.
The more we find inner peace, the more we will have world peace. The more people who find inner peace, the more we will have world peace. This has been proven over and over again. So it's basically, let's just start believing that. The science has come through and it's proven this is the truth. So if enough of us, there's a critical mass that's happening, and if enough of us believe it, then we'll tip the scales in our favor and global peace will go viral. And it is, you guys, it is.
And I think those 7 steps that you shared get you to that place, because you have to get there first. That's like you need that. You need to believe in yourself first. You need to love yourself first. If you don't, then everything else is just external, and it's like it's not going to just come to you. You have to create it inside of you.
If you don't love yourself first, then you actually are looking for outside love, and you're looking for outside recognition, and you're looking for outside approval. And that's what most of our society is doing. They think that I need my soulmate. I need somebody to tell me I'm good. I need somebody to lift me up and complete me. Well, that's not the truth. The truth is that we are complete just the way we are. And the more we love ourselves, the more love we have to give to others.
Exactly. And so that soulmate that you're talking about eventually will probably just find you.
Here, yeah.
They'll just come. There it is.
I always say, if somebody is looking for a soulmate, I always say, this is what I tell everybody, because people go, how have you been married so happily for so long? You guys are so cute. You're like teenagers. You play together. You go. We went and renewed our vows in Vegas with Elvis. We went to an Elvis impersonator, and we renewed our vows for our 20th anniversary. We have so much fun together, because what we do is we let each other be the best possible potential of each other, you know, and we see the best in each other. We have a book that we write every day, what I like about you. Wow. We have a book that every day we write something down about what I like about you. It could be as simple as washing the dishes. It could be as simple as noticing that you cleaned up, you know, and thank you for making the bed. Or it could be something as extravagant as thank you for taking me away on that great trip. Wow. But what I say, when anybody's looking for a soulmate, when somebody's looking for a relationship, work on the qualities that you want in somebody else in yourself. And then you will be the attractor factor.
Amazing. So
because when you work on those qualities in yourself, you'll start to see them in other people, and then other people will see them in you, and then boom, that's how it works.
Love that. I just love it. I love the simplicity. That has to be a book. I don't know if you have that book yet, but you definitely could be a relationship book. That's definitely within you to do that, for sure. You know that. Right?
Thank you. Yeah, I'll work on that.
Because I mean, just that simple little thing right there, writing something. Because I've heard of people doing it. They'll write little journals about, and they'll, like, it's usually one-sided. They'll write something. But if you take your time in a relationship to write something every day about somebody, oh my God, as opposed to one like Wayne
We
Dyer
did it with my daughter too. I have the little book. I have the little book that we wrote to each other, and now she's 20 years old. And this book that we wrote to each other was when she was 10. And so we sat down this weekend over Easter break, and she came here to visit, and she's in college now, and she's, you know, finishing up, and she's moving on to her full-time job in the fashion industry and living her dream life. And she, you know, I taught her all these principles, and that's a big reason why I am Mindful Media Mom. That's why I chose the name Mindful Media Mom, because I believe that every child deserves to know how to create their world. That they need to know that they are co-creators in this human experience. And I taught that to my daughter, and she's living her dream life, you know, and I believe every child deserves to have their dreams come true. And it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter. Every person deserves to have their dreams come true.
It starts with believing in himself. And if children don't believe in themselves, then they won't. Then they're just looking for the outside everything that may or may not come, or it might come sporadically. But yeah, once you believe in yourself, really love yourself, the message that you're sharing, that you share with your daughter, she'll always be good. You know, it doesn't mean she won't have tough times, but she'll always be there. She'll be centered because of what you taught her. And that's amazing.
She wrote me the most beautiful card, and in it she said, "Thank you for teaching me that self-confidence is a choice." And that meant so much to me, because I had no confidence at her age, none. And the fact that I was able to break the cycle of abuse that I had been through and been able to really, I was like, that's my I'm going to cry again. That was my biggest success. You know, that's my biggest success right there. When she said that to me, it was like, holy cow, she totally gets it. You know, she totally gets. And I really did do a great job, you know.
You did. You know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to make this public. I'm going to sell this tape here. I'm going to sell this for millions of dollars. This is the thing you sharing in this right in this little show is gold. This is gold. If people listen to this and if they take this to heart
and apply it,
believe in themselves, and it starts with those 7 principles of what you shared earlier. Just believe in yourself. Take that time. Most people don't take the time for themselves. We're too busy doing. We're too busy doing. And
we can't be ourselves when we're doing too much stuff.
Exactly. But then you get a person like you who does so many things, but you also take that time. You take the time first. That's like, okay,
well, when you give to yourself, you have so much more to give to others.
Amazing. Just truly amazing. Thank you, Karen, for sharing everything that you shared today. This is just beautiful. Like I said, I'm going to charge $1,000 for
I hope that you get that. That would be wonderful.
No, it's be worth more than that for each person to watch this. And I'll put everything. I'll get you keywords, your quotes and stuff, and put those in a blog. And
I'll send you the 7 steps to a divine day.
Thank you so
much. I'll put it all together so it'll be easy for you to copy and paste.
Awesome. Thank you. So I really appreciate that. So
it won't be today, though.
well, the 7 steps. Well, I'll need it today in order.
I'll get it to you. I can get it to you by this evening.
Okay, because I'll put the blog out today.
I can actually do it at 10. Yeah, it's 9 right now because I got to hop on a broadcast. But I'll do it. I'll send it to you right after 10.
Okay, that's wonderful.
Thanks, guys, so much for being here.
Love you.
Love you. Bye, guys.
See you tomorrow on Lunch with Len. Bye-bye.
Lunch with Len. Yep.